You write a book, and then the desire to see it in print, it hits you. You want to see your front cover. You want to see the story that you've labored on perhaps for years. You want to see it on paper. That's exactly what happened to me in 2008 when I wrote my first book. I had the manuscript. I thought it had a certain amount of potential, and I wanted to publish this book. So I went on the internet and I was looking up traditional publishers, how to get your work published. I made contact with a couple, but nothing came out of it. So the thing that came to me then was self-publishing. I didn't even know the word self-publishing at that point in time. But I was able to jump through all the hoops in terms of setting up a publishing company called potbake.com, finding ISBN numbers. I live in Trinidad, so there's the agency that assigns ISBN numbers is our National Library, NALIS. So I jumped through all the hoops and I found a printer, worked with them, and then I was able to self-publish my very first book, which is a book called 90 Days of Violence. Fast forward to 2024. I'm working on a course where I want to pack all the knowledge that I have about book design when it comes to self-publishing and doing it on a budget into a course. And I'm already working on that course. And that's what this podcast is about, because not just about what the course is about, but eventually some of the things that I'm going to have to put on pause as a result of what I'm working on. So I'm working on this course that packs everything about book design and self-publishing, making your book available as a paperback on Amazon, making it available as an ebook, formatting it, and packing all this into one course. Because over the years, I've spoken to a number of writers who want to get their work published. I have been able to work with some of them directly. I have been able to guide some of them directly, but never in a way that it's easy for me to reproduce and scale. So the good news is that I have already gone through about 14 or 15 video episodes that deal with formatting a novel in particular, or a book of poetry, a book that you could publish, whether it is as a 5x8 book that you could publish and make available on Amazon or through some printer. How you could go about saving money printing your book based on a certain quantity, based on the print-on-demand companies that I have worked with. So I'm trying to really compact all this knowledge. For instance, how to design the front body and the back matter, the interior of the book. How to find an ISBN. That's the barcode that is at the back of your book. And that is important if you want to have your book available in libraries and at retailers where they could scan and retrieve the contents of your book easily. I'll deal with how to create a book cover. What goes on the front, what goes on the spine, what goes on the back cover. Let's pour in all the information that I have into it. There's something that I should acknowledge. There are some things that ideally you should pay for to have a professional. For instance, back in 2008, I just recording a video. I need to call you back. Can I call you back shortly? Okay, did I take that from you? Okay, great, Dad. Okay, take care, bye-bye. You know when you have parents and they have their iPad or they have their mobile device, but they're not too sure about modifying certain parts of it. I was talking about there's some things that you should hire a professional to do. When I designed my books, I had zero experience in terms of the formatting. There's some things you should pay a professional for. Sometimes our budget doesn't allow it. Sometimes we're not sure where to connect with different artists, with different graphic designers. So I want to cover all those items in the course so that you could make a decision as to what is the best way forward based on the information that I have presented. Initially, this course started out as a very simple thing. I realize now that it is growing into so much more and something that I am extremely proud of. As I said, I am going to pour everything that I know about when it comes to book design and making your book available on Amazon.com, designing front covers, finding people to work with. I'm going to pour a lot into it. And the first 10 people to sign up, they're going to qualify for a 30-minute one-on-one consultation session with me that deals with the design process, that deals with maybe the work they've accomplished so far before they submit their book for publication. To get this course done, there are a couple of things I have to press pause on. One of them is the Caribbean Content Creators podcast. The second thing is posting articles on my website, which is potbake.com. I have to press pause on those items. Hopefully, it wouldn't be longer than 1 month. I have episodes that I have already recorded. I have articles that I have already written. But I just don't have the time to manage and edit these different aspects while I'm working on the book design bootcamp. The YouTube videos will continue. I post one short every day from Monday to Friday. And on Thursdays, I post a long form video. In the show notes, or if you're listening to this on YouTube, as a pinned comment, you will see a link to a Google form where you could sign up for the book design bootcamp. The form simply asks for your name, your email address, and a phone number where I can reach you. So stay tuned for more details about the book design bootcamp, and thanks very much for listening.